Hey, what's going on, y'all? Got another video here. I'm doing a lot better now, feeling better, sound better. Still got this cough and this mucus a little bit, which I'm taking a lot of vitamin C, and I actually had to take antibiotics when I was sick because it got so bad. So I was taking amoxicillin that my wife had, and trying to help that. But yeah, this cold was rough. It wasn't COVID or anything, but it was it was bad. And from what I hear, it's going around. A lot of people I know got it. Everybody's negative on COVID, but they're all sick, and it lasts for weeks. So, and the ones that don't take antibiotics, it lasts even longer. So, anyways, but it was a nasty cold. I'm just glad that my wife hasn't got anything, and kids are good, and everybody else is healthy. But the crazy thing was, at the time when I was sick, I came across a new product, a new company, and this is something that's always been on my mind, and has always kind of bothered me as far as my preps went. As far as prepping goes, if there was a SHTF type situation, this issue's always been something that kind of bothered me, because if things got bad to where we couldn't go to the hospital or go to a doctor, and for antibiotics and stuff for sickness, it always bothered me. So it's like I know a lot of preppers were buying the fish antibiotics. As far as that goes, there you could buy those to use for yourself, which they say it works. The only problem with that is, I found every time I looked into it, I either couldn't find any, and if I did, it was kind of pricey as far as the price went. But I just never bought any, and there really wasn't a company that that made that had that option for antibiotics. So anyways, but there's two companies that I came across. The one I think I've talked about before, but anyways, the first one was American Frontline Doctors. They're actually out of Tampa, Florida here. Now, I came across them through KSOAP 48 on the Right American Media, and they were talking about this company, and they've all gone through them and purchased medicines from them. But they had the medication or the things that you need to fight COVID off if you do get COVID. They had a kit that you could get. Based at the end of the day, I think it was vitamin D, vitamin C, zinc, and the hydroxychloroquine or I forget how you say it. I'm not good when it comes to these antibiotics. I'm not good on the names. My wife knows all that stuff. She knows how to pronounce them. Me, I don't know how to pronounce the names. But anyways, they had the same medicine that Trump took when he had COVID. That's what they give you. Now, COVID's supposed to be a virus. All right, so is what it is, what they say. But so antibiotics don't work on viruses. But this stuff has helped people with COVID, and using these four items, these four different medicines and vitamins have helped people with COVID. So that's always been the dilemma. It's like, well, COVID's a virus and not an infection, and so antibiotics shouldn't work. So anyways, but people have used it, and it does work, and it's helped them. So American Frontline Doctors was one of the companies I went through, and I did purchase one of their kits they got for COVID. So I got that. And then the other one I just came across, Black Scout actually just did a video on it. I think it was earlier in the week or last week, or at the end of the week of last week. But he just did a video on it, and he's always got a lot of companies coming to him, sending him emails and wanting him to check their products out. He says 9 times out of 10 he always turns them down, but every once in a while he'll find a good company that he will buy. It's something he'll buy, and he'll also recommend to his followers and his subscribers. And the one thing that he's always had an issue with too is antibiotics, with medical, and it's always been a kind of a problem. He's always got people asking him what to do about that. What are solutions that we can find for that. and he's always had an answer, which the fish antibiotics was always, what I told people too, and from what I found out. But there wasn't a company that that has stuff, a kit put together for antibiotics. So, but with with COVID and the pandemic and everything, this company has done that, kind of like American Frontline doctors, and are able to get these medicines out to people that need it, just in case if you can't get to the hospital, you can't get to the doctor, or God forbid something really bad happens, you could have these medications, antibiotics on you, for your family. So, anyways, but the company that Jack found and is recommended, and he bought him one, and he's getting more, but I actually purchased one too, but it's called is that Jase Medical? Jase Medical. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. But anyways, this is the company that Jack came across, and this is actually the book that comes in the kit. And so, Emergency Antibiotic Guide. And I like how they put this book in here because it has a lot of information as far as the different antibiotics and what they're for, and whatever symptoms you have or whatever your sickness is, it tells you what to take for that. So, as you can see, got everything talking about the lungs here. But it's got all the information in here that you need in case you're not knowledgeable in medical and you don't know antibiotics and stuff. It has all the information that you need in here. Talking about travelers' diarrhea. It's got all kinds of information in here. So very educational. The thing is, this kit, I purchased this kit for my medical kit, my medical bag that I have put together, and which is actually my wife's bag. That's going to be her go-to bag. That medical bag is for her to help others and help us. My wife is going to school for medical, so that's why I have that. I've always had it for us, but with her going to school now and learning everything and getting certified and a degree in it, it's a huge plus. So, and then with the antibiotics here, this is something that she knows all about and knows what to do. And but then we got the guy too that we can learn from too, which I'm going to be going through this and reading this today. I just got this last night or late in the evening, so, and it's early in the morning today. So, but I am going to be going through this and reading this, and just and learning about antibiotics and different symptoms and sicknesses and all that good stuff. So, and it's got all the information here I need to know in case I didn't, if I didn't have my wife, I would have the info here. So, anyways, but that comes in with the kit. It's a small little bag. It's got a little grab handle up top here. I like how it's compact, great for traveling and stuff like that. And you got an extra pocket here if you wanted to put some items. Is that open? No, it's open. Yeah. You got a little pocket sleeve here, which I got mine packed out pretty good now because I do have the American Frontline doctors medicines in here for the COVID, so I got this all filled up. But then the book goes, as you can tell, I still got that cough and that mucus. But anyways, I'm not really going to go through all the antibiotics. This is one that they sent me. What's this? See if I can pronounce this. As Brumus, I don't even know. See, that's I'm gonna have my wife look at this tonight, and tell me the names and all that stuff, how to pronounce them. But there's one in here. I kind of wanted to go through. You know what? Let me see what this antibiotic's for. Okay. So right here it says. So that's 250 milligram tablets. I'm trying to see how many tablets I got in here. I got amoxicillin. That's what I was taking just recently, and they're 875 milligram tablets. Here, I'll just show you. So these are all the antibiotics. I don't know if you guys can see that up here. But these are all the antibiotics that's in there, the size of the pills, the dose, And then this, I was trying to see the count. This is saying it's got 6 tablets in it. In this one. Anyways, yeah, those are all the antibiotics there. And okay, so this is for pneumonia, urinary tract infection, and traveler's diarrhea. All right, so this one here, which is, I'll go ahead and do it like this. This is the second one here, and this one's for pneumonia and urinary tract infection, traveler's diarrhea. Okay, so that's what that one's for. Which I got this one up in the front here with the booklet, because I got the middle packed out pretty good. And then, so I'm gonna go through these. I want to learn what these are right now. I'll go through these here. And as you can see, in the middle here, I got mine loaded out. I got COVID over here, and then I got the antibiotics over here. This is what came with the kit, plus the one up front here. But anyways, and what's nice is you can rip these out. These do come out. They got the elastic or the Velcro back there, and so you can take these sleeves out of there. So that's a nice feature. I just noticed that when I was putting it in there. But anyways, the antibiotics. Make sure I got the right side here. Actually, I think I got. Is that the COVID side? I think this is the COVID side. Yeah, that's the COVID side. COVID are bigger bottles, so I had a heck of a time getting them in there. What we got here? So this is chloroform. What one is it? Okay. All right, this one's used to treat anthrax exposure and infection, plague exposure and infection, traveler's diarrhea. And, all right, so this one is the third one down here with the C. Starts with a C. Boy, I can't pronounce those words. Sorry, y'all. I ain't good at pronouncing words like this. That's why I got my wife. She's the smart one. I'm just the prepared one. The other one starts with an M. I'm actually just seeing what these are. So this one, but that other one's for traveler's diarrhea too. So it's kind of diarrhea is always all right. So the one that started, this one's for bacteria. What's that? Vaginous diarrhea caused by. Okay, I don't know what none of this is. So this is used for a lot of stuff that I don't even know. I don't even know what none of that stuff is. All right, it's the one with the M down there. Y'all know what that is? I don't know how to pronounce that, and I don't even know what those sicknesses are. I'm gonna have to talk. I might have to read up on that and then talk to my wife about it too. So that's one I'm definitely gonna be looking into. And then this is the doxychloroquine. Which one's that? That's a D. That one's for bites, animal and human bites, plagues, skin infections, and these other ones here. Yeah, so I'm gonna definitely have to be looking into seeing what these other sicknesses. And this is amoxicillin, which I know the amoxicillin. Bite wounds. You can use it for bite wounds, pneumonia. Yeah. Alright. I guess sinus stuff. So anyways, that's those are antibiotics, and and they got all the information and what they're for. And then you can go read up on all the different sicknesses and and all that, and the antibiotics and what they're used for and all that. So I really like how they have this in here, because if I didn't have my wife, I'd definitely need that. But yeah, and then American Frontline. American Frontline is, like I said, you got the vitamin D. Just double check here. All right, now this is hydroxychloroquine. From what I was told, this is what Trump took for when he was sick, and a lot of other people I know have taken it. Their doctors have gave it to them when they were positive with COVID, and they were actually sick, and it did work for them, which that's always the debate, because COVID is a virus, not an infection. So anyways, but you got your vitamin C, vitamin D, zinc, and then this hydroxychloroquine. So anyways, but that's what I got from American Frontline Doctors. So I definitely check out American Frontline Doctors. And then also with the Jase here, And but man, I am really happy that Jack found this company. They reached out to him, and he did the research and looked up. You can go check out their website. I got a lot of information on there about who they are, and what they do. And I mean, as far as prepping goes, two of the most important things as far as prepping goes to me is medical and security. Medical is going to be huge. If you can't get to the hospital, doctors, medical is going to be number one. Security is right next to that. For me, it's security is everything. In a SHTF situation, there will be a lot of chaos. Things won't be good. And security and a group of people too. Not that lone wolf type survival. Like you think you're gonna be out there living by yourself. No, you got to be in a community. You got to be in with a group of people. That way you can watch each other's back, but also be for security, because you can't stay up all day and all night. You have to sleep sometime, and you have to have people with you that can help you and also watch out for you. So a community and a group of people is huge, and security goes with that. And then plus with the medical and redundancy, you want to have plenty of to take care of people. So anyways, that's very huge. As far as food, water, all that stuff, shelter, all that stuff comes in with the survival end. But really the most important things, that you need as far as your families and long term is medical and security. So very important. I'm so glad that this company did this and came out with this kit. This has really put me at ease on my medical kit as far as the antibiotics go. And I feel really good having this. Even with the American Frontline doctors, if we did get COVID and one of us is sick real bad, which we already had it and we didn't have any bad symptoms, but if somebody did get sick and was positive, I wanted to make sure I had medicine that could help with that, and this has helped a lot of people. And those are a lot of things you need for COVID to fight it off. So anyways, but and then the other thing Jack brought up that I never bought, and I always wanted to pick some up, but I never did, and it was really big in the prepper community. But now with everything going on with Russia and Ukraine, and and with the U.S. and with all the tensions and stuff going on with the with the war or rumors of war, it's kind of scary right now. I mean, I think Jack was talking about this when he did the video for the Jase or the Chance company, but one of the things he brought up, if we did go to war with Russia, it wouldn't be no war, with a third world country. I mean, we're talking about nuclear weapons here. We're talking about nuclear warfare, and that's the scary thing to think. It's it could be the end of everything, but it's definitely not good. But if something did happen, being a prepper, being somebody who's prepared, and especially with medical, you want to have the items that you need to, in case you're in that situation, you can, take care of your family and yourself from radiation and stuff. So one of the things Jack picked up and got more of, and I never had it, so I went ahead and got me some, but these are the potassium iodine tablets. And this is one of the real popular, I guess, companies here that sells these. This is for your thyroid, for blocking, blocking a radiation emergency only. So thyroid blocking and radiation emergency only. So this is to protect your thyroid from radiation if you're exposed. And this is what you want to take, to help save your life. So, but potassium iodine tablets. And this is something that's highly recommended in that type of situation. God forbid if we ever had to use these. But, for me, being prepared for any situation, and I definitely wanted to pick some up and then put it in with my medical. So I think I got 5 of these here. So anyways, to have plenty of redundancy for others too, and for friends, family, and all that. But anyways, the potassium iodine tablets for radiation. That was the other thing I picked up, and that's just because of the situation we're going through. There's so much going on in the world today, not just this country, but even all around the world, and it's just for me, the number one thing in my life, besides, outside of prepping, but really the number one thing in my life is my faith in Jesus Christ, spiritually. That's something I've been really into, and or praying a lot, and really, you know, just trying to stay strong in my faith is what I've been doing. I've been putting that first. I've been thankful and blessed with all my preps, and being able financially to be able to buy and have everything for us put away in case something bad did happen. I do have everything in order, and I have so much supplies to take care of us and even take care of friends and family. But for me, it's my faith in Jesus Christ is number one. And I've been reading scripture. I've been going back reading scripture. I've been following a lot of preachers and different prophets and stuff, I guess you could say. But you got to be careful on who you watch, because there's a lot of false prophets out there. But anyways, I have been watching a lot of that, and just really trying to stay strong in my faith. And for me, that's what's going to bring us through. Should we be prepared? Yes, we should be prepared. You shouldn't not be prepared. I believe Jesus wants us to be prepared, because the times that are coming in these dark times, it's only going to get worse, and things are going to get bad, and in the end, you're gonna have to be ready for it. So, anyways, but hopefully, God willing, nothing bad does happen as far as the countries go, and with war and everything. So we'll see how things play out. But the Bible does talk about all this. Scripture does talk about all this. Rumors of war, plagues, sicknesses, storm. The weather. All this is already has been mentioned in Scripture. So, but anyways, everybody has their own beliefs. Everybody has their own spiritual beliefs and all that stuff. So I don't ever push my beliefs on anybody. If somebody asks, I always tell them what Jesus has done for me and how blessed my family and we've been, and especially through this pandemic and everything going on, we have been very fortunate and very blessed. And I thank God every day, and I thank Jesus for everything. So, anyways, but as far as being ready for a situation, definitely you must be ready. You have to be ready. You have to be prepared. And having these companies doing this for people like us, I'm very thankful, and from the bottom of my heart. So, and I'm glad Jack found them and was able to get this information out to others and let others know. And but that's why we do what we do. That's why I do my videos. I'm not in this for the money. I'm not in this for a ton of subscribers and a big channel. I only do this if I can help one person out, find a great company like this to help him and their family, or themselves and their family in these different kits and these different situations. That's all I care about. That's all I want. I just want to be able to help others and point them in the right direction on where to go, and and find great companies and great products that you can bet your life on, and it's gonna help you in the end. So, and get the job done. So that's why I do it, and I'm glad Jack and others do that, and I'm glad for the companies that think about us too, that are in the same situation and thinking about the same thing. So, but anyways, guys, check out American Frontline Doctors. Check out the Chase. Jase is Jase Medical. All right, and then also check out the potassium iodine tablets, must have in the medical. And I am going to be probably doing a video on my medical kit. I've shown it before, but I'm just going to do a video on why I have it and what's in it, go through it real quick. So I'll probably do a video on that, and showing that kit, and showing how I got it all set up. And like I said, that's my wife's go-to bag. That's going to be her kit, and for us and for others. And so anyways, it's our medical go bag, I guess you could say. Especially if we had to leave here, I put that kit together so we have all the medical supplies we would need if we had to go. Plus with all my other kits and all my other bags, they'd be going too, which they got medical supplies in there too. So trauma kits and first aid, boo-boo kits and all that. Anyways, but guys, I hope this can help. Take care. God bless. And stay safe. Stay healthy. And definitely get your medical together and your medical kits, because times we're living in, there's no telling what's going to happen. But I know things are even going to get worse than before they get better. For me, it's just because I go back to Scripture and go back to what the days that we're, the end of times, and the days that we're going through. And but you stay positive and keep your faith in Jesus Christ, and He'll get His people through this, and He's always with us. So, anyways, guys, God bless. See you on the next one. Have a good one. Oh, yeah.